Hey folks, and welcome to the Pipnotic Symposium for the 9th of September 2025. We're going to have a look at some COT data. The latest reports have been released, and I want to focus on gold and silver today. It's a big net difference there in gold. So if we jump to that quickly and have a look and see, we had a huge jump. We had 30,000 contracts increase net. Okay, so we jumped from 275 to 315. So that's a lot in contrast to this tiny jump in short positions. So this you're going to see here, this huge jump, bullish here for the speculative money. So this is something that you want to pay attention to. So going to the chart, let's just have a look at gold. And you can see here, this is the daily. Let's jump on the weekly chart. You can see this is super, super bullish. And so you start looking for places where you'd think that prices would likely move away from. And if we go here, let's have a look on the daily chart. So if we look at this, and we identify some demand and some buy zones. Well, we've got something just here. We've got this zone here, and we have the buy zone right there. So let me change this so it looks like regular. So when price comes down to the 3,580, this is going to be a pretty interesting place to begin to buy. Also, we have more buy zones for micro zones in here. This is the micro zone here. You can see, and then you can see right there. So this is just a second. Okay, so I think we're gonna probably see some reactions around here if price comes back down here today, and certainly if price manages to come back down here. So this could be a really interesting zone to buy at. And I'll certainly be watching this as prices maybe begin. If we don't close above this high from yesterday, if we maybe have a run higher and then we close below the high of yesterday, then I would expect to pull back to this buy zone or this buy zone just here. So that's really interesting. If we have a look at silver. Again, net 56,000 contracts. If we have a quick look at that. And then here we went from 68 to 74. Again, that's a pretty big jump. Net contracts, 10,000-ish. Okay, so you can see that again here, a big jump, bullish in speculative money. So again, going back to the charts, we have a look at silver. This looks a little bit more relaxed. Slightly more efficient. This is the daily chart, and so what we have, this is probably a monthly. No, let's stay on here. So we have this little zone right here, and then we have the buy zone right here, and there's a little buy zone in here. Again, we have some micro demand in here. You know, as prices go up and then down, slingshots pull back. We have the release and the buy zone there. So this is also a buy zone. So when prices start to come back to here, I'm just going to put an alarm right there. And on gold, I'm going to put an alarm. I'm going to wait for prices to come back here. I think we'll probably see some pretty strong moves. Also, if we focus on how we like to do things, where you look for a zone here. Okay, this was tested and it was removed essentially by the low of this candle here, because prices went above, but we managed to move below. So that's not showing us a lot of conviction from here until we loaded the buys in here. So here there was accumulation was not complete. It completed here on the revisit, and this is where we left from. And so this here is a pretty interesting spot. This marks the edge of the zone there. I don't know if we're going to get back there because we had demand. We had a parent and a child. You know, this area is I mean, this would be a beautiful test, but I'm not sure if we're going to get there based on what we can see here. But keep your eye on this child and these two buy zones here, and pay attention to those as prices begin to move high. And so what we want to do, I mean, you can see here that the body of this candle, it was in the range of the previous, same. So let's see what happens today. If we close above this one, then we're not going to come down here. We're likely going to keep going. But if we manage to accumulate within the range of this one here, then there's nothing to do. We have to wait and see. But if we start to break down, well, then you want to start eyeballing these zones down here. Okay, good. Well, I'm going to leave it at that. Have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.